DJ Otiz. And yeah, I'm a DJ. I'm an uprising DJ very fast. And yeah, I represent the 254.
Okay. So tell us, how did you begin DJing?
DJing, it starts always. The normal process is you sit on the laptop, you open the laptop, you love music, and then you're like, how do people create mixes? Let me tell you my experience. My experience was that there was one DJ who came to a family function, and I was so interested in learning what things do.
Yeah.
Mostly leave away the music part, the scratching part, the way he plays with the decks and how he hits the fader. That's what made me want to learn how to use this machine. In the process, I learned how to appreciate music.
So this DJ, did you tell him or you just watched him? Or you like just told him?
No. I didn't tell him. I was just there watching.
Okay.
I was that guy who would pass the mic, pass the food. Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have one sibling.
Older or younger?
Younger.
Okay. And I guess, did you guys grow? Are you guys? Is there a huge like age difference, or you guys are close in age?
There's a huge difference.
Okay. So in terms of musical influences, where would you say your musical influences came from?
Musical influences. Okay. Not. I'm a very diverse person. I don't stick to one person because I want to learn. I want to know. So that's why you've heard my mix. It's full of diversified.
That is correct.
Yeah. So that's what I have. So many people that I can't mention, but when I see a place where I can learn, I take my chance.
So you're still learning even as you do what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm still learning, man.
You're still learning.
There's still some shows I can go and fumble like hell.
Wait. So in terms of shows, what's your show like? How busy are you? How is it going? And like, I guess, how long have you been DJing for?
Okay, publicly or in my room?
I think publicly.
Publicly, I've been doing it for over 4 years, but I have my skill experience is over 7 years.
Okay, wait, say that one more time.
Yeah.
You're saying publicly?
Like publicly, people knowing me on Instagram and things, 4 years, but the skills I have in my fingers and in my mind are what 7 years, because I've been DJing since I was in primary. I've been learning the art since I was in primary.
So how old are you now?
I'm 19.
So since you were 12?
Yes.
What do you mean you've been learning since you were 12? What does that mean?
Okay.
Because someone right now is going to see like your name on a boiler room poster, be like, oh my God, this guy's so big. How did he get there? But like, they would never think that it took you 7 years
to know what
to get here.
Okay. Technically, if there's a DJ listening, they are familiar with the application called Virtual DJ. I used to stay on that software 24/7, and I used to master it completely before I touched the real thing, the real deck. So when I went to the real deck, I got intrigued in learning more. So let's say physically knowing the deck has taken me 5 years.
Okay.
So
are you like familiar with one deck, or are you versatile?
All
ukileta deck yote unaweza make?
Na make too.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, for me to reach it wasn't easy. First of all,
Corona what? Corona did what?
Corona. I was on the bridge of rising, then Corona hit. It made me stop.
What you mean you were on the bridge of rising? How do you know you were on the bridge of rising?
I had so many shows. Honestly, I had 2 months shows. Like every weekend, I had 2 months slotted, and then Corona happened, and it was immediately like I was in form 4 now. The year Corona started.
Okay.
And I had shows of which
while you were in form 4.
Yeah, I was in the British system.
Okay.
So you finish around April, May.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew I had shows June and July.
Okay.
So when Corona came, it a bit messed me up, and it prevented me from hitting that breaking point I needed. So I had to go underground. And during this Corona period, there were DJs who are doing live shows. So I was like, let me try and see how it goes.
So did that help you, or did that hurt you?
Okay, part of it hhelped me because it made me know people like there are big people who wanted to know you're young and you're still doing this, and making an effort to go live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time is not something that you just open a laptop and do. You have to look for facilities.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get decks. That time I didn't have decks.
Okay.
I had to hire things, and I just do it.
And you were hiring things to do this live?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because decks at that Corona period, people need to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm trying to make my name.
Okay.
That time I was making more of losses, but making my name grow because I have to pay someone else to use the equipment.
Mm.
So that's why I was doing that, and it helped me later on. So when I came out publicly, I knew I actually had some fans.
So do you now have your own decks?
Let's say I'm working with someone. We are co-sharing with someone right
Okay.
now.
And now that is Corona over? Honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like Teddy told me that history mass litolewa ndio wase wa campaign.
Your campaign.
And I believe it.
Okay.
Because Corona ijaisha. Lakini tuna pretend haiko.
Because people just want to go on roads and campaign for elections. So elections imeisha ndio Corona wave.
Of course. as if hakuna Corona sahi.
Yeah, but anyways, if that was to happen, many people will be, let's just live with it, man. We're tired. We need to make our moolah, man, and live.
But there's more to life than money. Ama?
Okay, what do you immediately you live here? What are you going to need to reach home?
Manduthi.
What fuels that nduthi? What exchange?
Right now I don't have any fuel because there's no fuel in the country.
Like, money is part of living. The money that you have is part of our life right now. So people need money to survive.
But I feel like, and this is something that I struggle with a lot, is people put a lot of value in money as if it's the most important thing, and then we ignore important shit.
Let me put it the way I see it. It's an essential thing needed. It's an essential thing as for now in life, because money. You can go to a business, you have a business idea, but they'll ask you, okay, where's the money? How's the money involved? How will it circulate and become profits?
Yeah, but like your passion for DJing, it was not motivated by money.
It wasn't motivated by money, but I need the money to keep it running, because I have my team. I have my photographer, I have my assistant DJ, the guy who helps me around, and I have my opening DJ.
Wait, do you have an assistant DJ?
See, we're many. We're all here.
Hey, bad man.
And also the photographer.
Mko wengi?
Yeah.
Na mnakula wote?
Yeah.
Kila mtu anakula?
Yeah, that's
so ukipata show, si lazima wakule pia?
Lazima. I work with them everywhere I go.
And for you, what value do you see it adding for you as an artist? Like, as you're doing your thing, how does it add value for you?
Yeah, it shows me how to work with a team rather than working alone. There are many things can be done when you're a team than when you're alone. Because remember, let's put at my point of view as a DJ, I'm on the deck. I need live footage. I need to post Instagram stories and WhatsApp stories and keep people live, because I have my followers. That's what my photographer does. He takes the pictures, edits them, and then posts them. Okay. I need help when anything gets spoiled, my machines or my laptop or my other hard disk. My assistant DJ, he's called DJ Reza, by the way. He has his own hard disk. I can use it at some times, and when I'm tired, he takes over. Okay. Because there are sometimes maybe I'm not in a good condition, or I'm just not feeling the vibe to play. I yet have to deliver that was expected. Because DJ Otiz is not just me, it's a brand.
So how long have you been building this brand?
Officially building the brand, I started last year, January.
What does it take to build a DJ brand?
It takes a lot.
Tell us please.
Okay, first of all, I started early at a time I didn't have that proper name. Like, most of my shows last year my major show last year was Trap Fusion 2.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was my major show, and that's
the second one.
Yeah,
when Lil Minor came back.
Yeah, now I was the main DJ. I was the whole DJ for the whole event.
The whole night.
Yes.
How did you land that gig? How did you are those your friends, or how does that happen?
No, imagine they were never my friends. Okay, let me allow me to name this place. Bahama Breeze. I know you're familiar with Bahama Breeze.
Yes.
I've been DJing in Bahama Breeze since last year June. And I was given a very difficult day, which was dying. It was on a Saturday. It wasn't easy raising it up. So as I built it, I made it grow. People, the club owners saw potential. And now they started bringing artists to the day I perform. Because I had to bring a lot of hype. Many people were coming, so they had to keep the hype up on that day. Yeah. So they bring one artist after each other every week. So they did that for 4 months, and through.
Where's Bahama Breeze for the people listening?
It's at Woodville Avenue, just here in Westlands, opposite Krishna Center. Okay. Yeah. So I had to work being a DJ and also organizing, making sure the music and the artists flow with what I'm playing, because I am the one who's supposed to bring up the vibe before they perform, so that people have energy to perform. So in the middle of that, a few event organizers came to my shows, not once, not twice. and they heard how I played. And that time also my social media was booming because my photographer had done that thing.
So that team thing helps.
That team thing builds.
Otherwise, you'd be alone, and who would be doing all of this stuff for you?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So it helped. It helped a lot getting me this gig because these guys just DM'd me. They're called Ignition Entertainment. They told me they want me to DJ at the show, and apparently, I just gave them my red card and they just agreed to it. And then I did Trap Fusion 2 and it was a success.
Yeah.
Now in next week we're doing Trap Fusion 3.
Next what?
Next week.
Already?
Yeah.
Where's the promo? Where's the promo?
The promo is just actually it landed today around 2 p.m.
And next week is not the same. Is next week the weekend or what's happening next week?
Next week Untamed is also happening.
There's a lot of events next week.
From next week there's a lot of events all the way till Rema. Every weekend has a gig.
Yeah.
Because Western is 30th and then Rema is the other.
And so Boutros, there's so many things happening.
And also Boutros is performing at Winning Post today. This weekend.
This
now.
weekend.
Yeah.
No, on that same weekend. Is it? Yeah, it's this weekend.
This weekend.
Yes.
And also we have Boutros next weekend also.
At Trap Fusion.
Yeah, Trap Fusion.
So are you DJing at Trap Fusion as a main DJ again?
Okay, we have 3 other DJs, but I'm the one doing the final set. I'm the one doing the official hype, and also on Sunday I have another show.
So for the people listening, what is an official hype? Well, okay, so for a DJ, if you're DJing at an event, what are the different DJs? Like, how do you plan a DJ? How do you plan the DJ set? Or how do you plan the event in terms of DJing?
Okay, it also depends on what the event organizer or the promoter expects out of you. He has to give you full details. But as for me, okay, from my last experience, I did the hype, I did the opening. I played for like 6 to 8 hours straight with the flexibility because it was my first time. I had to shine and make sure I get another one, which I've gotten right now. But this time it's a bit different. We have 3 other DJs. We have DJ T-Bone and DJ Lighter, apparently.
Okay.
So as it goes, it's going DJ T-Bone, DJ Lighter, and then me, of which I've been told by the promoters I have to play the whole night.
Okay.
Yeah, so being a DJ, it's not easy to get a whole night thing because you're the one playing the most hours and people are paying attention to you. People must always be dancing and...
What Cardinal is performing?
Imagine.
For real?
Do you know, at that time I will be on the stage. I really don't want to be on the stage. Those guys come with a lot of energy on the stage. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Man, it's mad. And the following day, I'm still performing at Mezoni Tavern, where Lil Wayne now will be performing.
Is that the event for Spits
Creative?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that has a dope lineup as well.
Yeah, I'm playing with Timbo.
Yes. Timbo's an amazing DJ. Yeah. So for you, do you have goals that you're looking to still accomplish in terms of DJing? Like you're growing fast, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like, do you have any goals?
Yeah, I have so many goals because I'm not even yet at quarter where I want to be because I have a lot of things to get. My team is still growing. We're still students, man. We're still trying to study and circulate business life.
Okay.
So it's going to be a bit. It's kind of becoming a bit difficult, but we're trying slowly but slowly as we continue, our rate card is developing. So it makes it easier for us even to manage because. Before, like let's say last year, I used to work with. I used to do it by public means of transport. Nowadays, at least I'm at a comfortable place where I get paid. I take an Uber and go home and sleep well.
Okay.
Because public.
So progress is happening.
Progress is happening, and I can afford to pay Ubers for my team and pay them on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, I'm interested in knowing something. I want to know in regards to Kenyan music. What do you feel about Kenyan music?
Okay. Let me take it a while back to, let's say 5-6 years ago, when before Gengeton there was the normal Kenyan genre, the Naiboy type of thing, the Nyashinsky type of thing. Then later on it came
2-in-1, that vibe.
Yeah, 2-in-1 formula, that type of vibe. That was a good time, a good vibe. Then we came into Gengeton. Gengeton did its thing, and then at some point it started overdoing.
Because even with like Boiler Room, I remember the first Boiler Room was Gengeton.
No, the second. Actually, the first song was Afro House by this
Suraj and Godwana guys.
Yes.
Then they did the Gengeton one.
Yes, they did.
And you can see like how the sound in Kenya changes.
It's changing.
And usually when they come, they have to figure out, okay, what's the sound right now? Because there's no Otiz sound forever.
Yeah. So like, it's changing, but it's changing for the better, having more variations to share around the globe so that people know this is Kenyan artists.
Okay.
Yeah, because now this year's Boiler Room, it's about drill. Brooklyn Boys have been booming around the globe. GRM is going mad.
Yeah.
So they had the chance to curate this year's Boiler Room. Yeah.
So who curated the Boiler Room?
Brooklyn Boys.
Themselves.
They're the ones who chose everyone.
They chose the artists. They chose everything.
They chose as from my knowledge, I think they chose 3 artists and they chose me as the DJ also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for Brooklyn Boys, you would not.
Okay.
You would not be part of this Boiler Room.
I'm not saying that I'm not Boiler Room material. I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that either.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but it's an honor to be doing such a show at such an age.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're doing it together with Brooklyn Boys, Big Yasa, DJ Iche.
I'm playing for
Diana Cods.
Yeah.
Diana Cods will show up.
Diana Cods will show up.
Are you sure?
She has to.
That chick is interesting. I really want to know if Diana Cods is the bad bitch she says she is. Because that shit is feisty. But on site though, I want a nigga who can keep, like match that energy on site.
Yeah.
But you never see her outside, so we'll never know.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll show up. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
So tell me something. Corona was ending, you were finishing school. And then life happens, it kicks you.
No, Corona was starting.
You're finishing school.
Yeah.
So now you finish school. You can't DJ as you were planning on.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you start doing? Because we've been in Corona for a while.
I've been in Corona. Personally, I went 1 year idle.
What do you mean? No school, no eating, no smoking, whatever you guys do?
No. I was just in the house. Honestly speaking, I was trying to wait it out. Hopefully, I was trying to wait.
You thought shit was going to change?
Yeah, I thought shit would change between 5 to 7 months or so, man. And then I was seeing things are going nowhere. That's when we started kicking in this live thing and hoping people tip slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, so slowly tipping. Actually, most of the tipping helped me pay for the equipment I was using.
Okay.
But I was mostly focusing on building my name so that people know me, so that at least when I go outside and play in a club, people turn up because I'm playing.
I feel like that's a tough thing, and I talk about it with the DJs who come here. You're supposed to be called to an event to DJ. But when the promoter expects you to be the one to jazz at the club, then what is his job? See, the promoter, like that's
exactly.
Your job is to pull up, DJ.
I don't know how many DJs have had that argument.
It makes no sense. Like you're not the one to jazz at the club.
Yeah.
If you play shit music, guys will leave.
Yes.
That I can understand. But your job is not to bring people.
Yeah, my job is not to bring people.
You're supposed to entertain them.
Yeah, exactly. Now that's where people don't know. Promoters mess up. They expect us to fill the club. And when we tell them the rate card, they ask us, is this going to come back? And I'm like, okay, are you paying me to advertise?
Yeah, because now you guys are being made to be influencers.
Yeah.
Because basically, lazima upost your poster.
Lazima ni post.
Lazima upost kwa story.
Nani utume video to them so that they make a poster and all that. And they tell you, squeezy kuna contracts zingine zinasema how many times you have to post, when you have to post, and like that.
Imagine. Now you're a DJ. Your team, even when you talk about your team, you're talking about a photographer, you're talking about an assistant DJ. You're not talking about people to come and social media promote it for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. We do on ourselves. So I don't understand. But anyways, we have to get the bread.
You do?
Yeah.
So school-wise, what are you doing?
Actually, I'm not in school completely. I'm fully into this business thing, but...
So you've taken a break from school. After finishing high school, you've not done anything more?
Yeah, I've not done anything.
How are your parents feeling about this?
No, they're dying.
But they must be seeing this DJ thing is working out.
Okay, personally, to my thought, after this Boiler Room gig, that's when they realize it's working out.
Okay.
Yeah, because landing such a thing is not easy.
No, it's huge.
Yeah.
I remember Teo Trip, I was DJing at the last one. That was insane. Coco M. There's Boiler Room is a huge stage.
It's a huge stage.
So what are you hoping to bring to that stage? Because the world is going to be watching.
Yeah, the crowd is going to be watching.
So what are you trying to bring to the stage that's different?
That's different. Okay, there's never been a professional drill event which has actually boomed in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be one of them. And I want to make sure that I play at least one of all the drill artists' songs.
Do you know all the drill artists?
I know, I can name let's say above 10.
Do you know King Troker?
King Troker. I actually have his songs on email. I've been this time.
There's a song called Lewandowski.
Lewandowski?
Can I play it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is one of the hardest drill joints ever. But you can argue with me, but when this guy sent me his music, I didn't even think he was Kenyan. I didn't believe he was Kenyan because that's how confusing his music is. Like, Mans is from Rongai. lakini amewatch Top Boy hadi imeingia
Rongai,
bro.
Kwanza Rongai ndio mtaa.
Wala King Troka ilitumia ngoma akasema this is not Kenya zima. I'll play for you. 2 minutes 45 seconds.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
Okay.
Done now. 40 plus goals I let Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this. 40 plus goals I let Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this. Who would've told? Cause I was the baller and I'm on the mic. Spinning that solar, you stole tatters. Now they pay man to watch man practice. I hear man's be moving like Rambo. See all 7, I don't take no gamble. Ain't impressive I say in a limo. Cause me and the broskies pull up in Lambos. Came from the garden, scare no scandal. Practice, ain't talking peas, I don't like that banter. Catch me on tour, hit on bitches who say bonjour. Fuck fluid, I'm rich. Rather have commas than likes on the pic. Came from the girl and I made it legit. Rather have commas than likes on the pic. Came from the girl and I made it. 40 plus goals I let Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this. 40 plus goals I let Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this. My broski bagged an assist like Muller. They ask who I am, I say I'm a driller. Only difference is I'm way cooler. Practice, you against me, that's madness. All the drillers before me, now you say drill, everyone calls me. I put it all on the line like tennis. 35 minutes, everyone talking. Mom told me shut up, boys start walking. They think I've started, but I'm only just joking. King in the ring like Hogan, bashing the wall I've spoken. King in the ring like Hogan, bashing the wall I've spoken. You don't know. 40 plus goals like Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this. 40 plus goals like Lewandowski. Man's go left in the Ballon d'Or. I hear man's be moving rough. Fatality like MK4. 5 aside, 7 aside. Trust me fam, we calling it war. Broski's out here raving mad. Practice match can touch this.
So, does that even sound Kenyan to you?
No, it didn't sound Kenyan.
Umse anatoka Rongai.
Kwanza inadipepia studio amerecord.
Bro, me I didn't believe that was Kenyan at all. Like you couldn't tell me.
No, honestly.
It's produced by Hotep Musa. I don't know who that is.
Hotep Musa.
Mixed by Dre Nyox. But this song,
it doesn't feel Kenyan personally.
it's so
UK. It has a UK type of grinding.
yes. So you were saying you know a lot of so when the guys who are putting together what's this shit called? Boiler Room were trying to put together, they were looking for names of artists, different producers, busy blase. So I'm gonna read out the producers and artists that Adovelli sent me. So I put together like a list of 100 and shared it with them. Okay. But I want to know if you tell me if there's other people you know that are not on this list, so that we recognize them. Because as guys, we know what we know, but if you know what we don't know, we'd love to know. Okay. So producers, there's Africa, there's Alex Vice, there's Dencho, there's Ayochino, there's RS66, there's Nati from GTA, there's Cosmic, there's Skinny Jean, there's Musa Kiama, there's Metro Amesuka Doba, there's Clue, Shai Visha Track, and HR The Messenger for producers.
Yeah.
Do you know other Kenyan drill producers?
And that's most of them. Those are the few highlighted ones also on my side.
Artist-wise, the list I have had our Cardinali, Brooklyn Boys, Davaji, Big Yasa, Spinks Mafia, Olwyn Thagason, GTA, G3 Gang, Iduza, XX Lona, King Troka, who I just played, Young JK, Musa Kiama, Wahenga Music, KGG, Nas Goat, Pimps 58, Apache Gang, Gary Soweto, Snoop G's, Danny Talks, Ex-Mobsters, Denzel Kong, Captain Hustle, Playmer TE, TFG, Twice Gang, Waku Music, X-State, Prince, Diana Cods, Malia, THC, Noma Manboy, Karu Black, Caterpillar, Papi Link, GBA, Grand Rende, Ole's family. And then there's also Nasty Goat. Yeah. Are there guys who you're like, you know,
Okay, I have another friend who does drill also. He's gone by Amir 300. He's been okay. At first I wasn't sure, but lately he's doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amir from Ruai or a different Amir?
I'm not sure where he lives right now.
Okay.
But, yeah.
So we want to go back on another DJ set.
Yeah.
What are you feeding us? What are you giving us now?
Let me give you guys a snippet of what I'm going to play at Boiler Room.
All right, let's get it. So we're going back. Gonna do another set with DJ Otiz. You listen to Radio 254. This is 254 Express. We're going up on a Tuesday. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do you need a minute or do we switch right back? We back.
Kwa nini kesho? Sikia, kwa nini kesho? Jo, si kesho. Ay, sikia, teki, 5-8. Mnajua na get smoky, kila time tuna step on roads.